Hi everyone, the presentation about design for Parkinson's. It belongs to Z5405418, which ensure health lives and promote well-being for all people for all age, building the happiness society. It has a lot of the target, including end of the die under the 5 years of the age disease. Parkinson belongs to the old health and disease. It is the second most common disease in the USA. 600,000 people or more are living with the Parkinson's disease in the US. Almost the 16,000 people are diagnosed each year. The average age of the patients is over 16 years old. The highest patient disease rate is in the Midwest. They set up the Parkinson's Disease Organization and hold donation. Donations are used to learn medical knowledge, research, and invent products. Okay, what's the Parkinson's disease? Parkinson is the condition that affects the brain. It develops when the cells in a particular part of the brain stop working and are lost over time. The brain cells produce the important chemical called the dopamine. The brain uses the dopamine to send messages to help the control movement, everything from like the working and talking. When the brain cannot control the dopamine, the segment will be stopped, like the action becomes smaller and slowed. Why people get the Parkinson's? About the genetics and environment. This is the 5 steps for Parkinson. In the step 1, shaking and motion slow. 2nd, tremor. 3rd, lose body balance. And then need to help from others and need to sit in the chair or lie in the bed in the last 2 steps. Stakeholder including internal and external. End user is the Parkinson's over 65 years old in the mid and the late stage who cannot eat by themselves and need the assistance from others. So the design is aimed to reduce the hand tremor, increasing the health monitoring, confidence, achieve the independence. As for the final concept, combine the wheelchair and feeding aid to slow the user's walking difficult and help the independence. Use the principle of the RT reparation layers to slow the problems. The device combines the rotating feeder table with the wheelchair. In a wheelchair, it has the foot protection layer to enhance the safety measure and meet the need of the Parkinson's disease patient who cannot stand for the mid and late stage of the Parkinson's and require the wheelchair. Users can move easier. The backrest of the chair can adjust the ensure the confident experience for the users. The feeding table is the circle and can be rotating. Users can turn in the table and choose the food what they want to eat. The height and amplitude of the feeding table can be adjusted according to the user's requirement. The adjusting groups is an aid designed for Parkinson's disease patients. Reduce the hand shaking. It references the principle of the camera jumbo vibration designs with the buckles and the ring structures. The functions with the empty shaking and empty vibrating reduce the user hand shaking. Patients can eat independence. The group have the size control centers. Are suitable for all hand sizes to adjust the size of the group. Users and stakeholders can DIY replace the sticker to change the style and look of the group. The DIY group is more like the love transfer the stakeholders' care and love for the users deal with the Parkinson's disease patient mental health. Combine 2 products, the group mainly deal with the hand tremor, help the users eat independent, that's for the physical. The wheelchair with the feeding table like a convenient assistant adjusting the height and the amplitude to meet the user's requirement, deal with the problem cannot eat independence.